on GuardianTalkRadio.com and the Guardian Radio app, Nassau, Bahamas. The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the management and staff of Guardian Radio.
It's time for Tell It to Stanya. It's all about you. Ooh, let's peel away the layers and focus on you. Ooh, what's going on inside? Let's talk about love and truth and the matter of who we are. Let's find out together.
Pleasant good afternoon. Welcome to Tell It to Stanya. That's right, I am she and she is me. And it is a Saturday afternoon. Woohoo! Well, listen, it's been a long week. A very, very long week. But I am definitely excited for today's show. And once again, I, Stanya Omika Davis, will be behaving herself today. I behaved myself last week. And this week, I am behaving myself again. And I'm behaving myself because today, well, every week is a serious topic, but definitely today is a very serious topic. And, you know, we are in the month of February, and February of love. But love for your own dog on itself. That's right. Love. Listen, I ain't ready. I love you. You laughing at my little corny, little cheesy jokes. Okay, this is good. Herbal doctor number one, I firing you. You ain't my friend no more. Your wife is my friend. Bam. Okay.
Email.
Okay, good. Good stuff. Send it to me.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So what we're talking about today is we're talking about health, seriously. And this is near and dear to me. We're going to be talking about actually several things as it pertains. We had the doctor in where we were talking about dementia and aging gracefully. But today I wanted to do the show so that it's an alternative healing. Okay, so if you wanted something different, my job here is to, help you along the way and offer different options. Now, everything that is being said today. Okay, somebody's phone is going off. Guys, don't forget to put your phones on silent. So everything that we're going to be talking about today, let me say this now. This is not Tell It to Stanya or Guardian Radio saying that you must go and do this. Your health is your own priority. Okay, I am just here to present options, to present what's out there. Okay, so your health is your own. I don't want nobody talking about, oh, Stanya say this or whatever. No, and no. Okay, all right, good stuff. So we are going to be talking about vaccines, we're talking about women's health, and definitely, guys, we're talking about men's health too. And we have to talk about men's health because, listen, man's them, y'all need some little help, man. Y'all, with some other anyway, I say behaving. I ain't saying nothing. Let me see, because this is a serious show today. Okay. What happened to this too? Okay. But before we get into that, of course, everyone knows that my mom would have passed from cancer. And that is definitely something that is very, very serious to me. And I really wish that I had this information too. Sometimes, honestly, I don't know if the chemo helped or didn't help or kill her even faster. I don't know. I know, y'all. I don't know. All I know is that cancer is a serious thing in our country. It's very, very high. I mean, I've heard when people go away for treatment, I mean, it's almost like it's expected that they're from the Bahamas. It's a scary thing. Yes. So I'm sure persons listening, if you have not been diagnosed with cancer, you know someone who has been diagnosed with cancer. So today is a serious show, guys. And, I want to invite you to be a part of this conversation, to call in, to text. I know you guys love to text me. And I appreciate that y'all love to text me. I really do. I want y'all to call too, but I know y'all like to text. And as someone said before, no, because we listening, which is good. And I like that. But feel free to text or call if you have a question or you have a concern, or even if you want to ask the person, the herbal doctors, a question and you don't want it to be on the air for people to hear, definitely you can send me the question, and I'll ask it. Either I'll ask it on air or off air. Okay? So that's where we're going to go today. So I want to officially introduce my guests in studio, the Herbal Doctors. Hi.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Okay, speak into the mic.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
All right. Now,
All right.
now you know I know you from way back.
Yeah, church days.
From
Christ the King.
From Christ the King.
No kids.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. From way back. All right. I ain't got to talk. Anyway, everybody don't know my age, so I don't have to hide that one. But from a long time ago.
Right.
All right. So now, well, first of all, the Herbal Doctors. Like, what's that about? What is that exactly?
The herbal doctors, well, just as the name says, we deal with herbal medicine. So it's not anything in the pharmacy. It's all plant-based from the roots of trees and from the leaves of the trees. It's all dried and it's powdered.
Okay.
And then we capsulate it and it's given as a medicine.
All right.
So we carry everything for almost every condition. And it's
Okay.
all natural. No side effects, all natural.
Okay. So Phil, you know, we had this discussion before. I said, listen, I need to do a pre-show because the pre-shows be juicy, man.
Yeah, man.
But, you know, we were talking about vaccines. And, you know, I asked you about it and he was like, yo, Stanley, you sure you want me to answer that? And of
Yeah.
course, yes, I do.
Well-
So what do you think about the vaccines?
Vaccines, it's basically a no-no. All right. Vaccines, and of course, the medical industry says, oh, this guy is talking craziness. But vaccines actually compromise your immune system. Your body was designed to heal itself. Right down even childhood vaccines, when we come across our parents, we tell them the kids, the babies, don't vaccinate these children.
Right.
And they say, well, the vaccines help against diseases. But I know I had a conversation with one of the late doctors. He was a pediatric doctor. And we talked about the chickenpox vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to him, what's the purpose of getting the shot if the child still contracted the chickenpox after the shot, even the measles?
Right.
The body has a natural defense to fight off these diseases. When you trick the body, it's not real. And this is the reason why you still contract the disease, even though you were vaccinated. Case in point, we just had the COVID-19 vaccines, right?
Right.
People got the shot and then ended up with COVID. That makes absolutely zero sense.
That's true.
You got the shot to fight against COVID, but then you come to the doctor, oh, you have COVID. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. So what's the point of taking the shot? And of course, I'll talk about COVID because, there's a lot of controversy going on. We could talk about the world system. We could get into that.
Okay. Well, I want to know about that.
We could talk about population control as to why the COVID came around.
Okay.
We could talk about how all of a sudden there are so many persons presenting themselves today with cancer and all these diseases only subsequent to the shot. And they're saying, oh, but it wasn't a shot. So we asked our patients, when did this happen? Oh, after I got the shot. So we are tying these things in.
Right.
Because that vaccine has chemicals in it that's affecting the body and triggering, we believe it's triggering these conditions within the body, especially cancers.
So things that would have been dormant.
Would have been
it's
dormant,
now,
yes,
okay.
or probably dormant, never even to surface.
Right.
But it's been triggered from these vaccines.
So why do you think? Why the vaccines? Why was it pushed on us? You think?
Well, I mean, look, what I'm going to be saying now would be scientific for factual research. You could check it for yourself. I will have to call some names. I'll call Bill Gates' name in particular.
People scared of Bill Gates.
Yeah, in 2017 or thereabouts, he was on TEDx.
Right.
This is show's global thing he was on. He said, I like to mimic his voice. If we do a really good job with the vaccines, we could reduce the population. Now, who says stuff like that?
He said that.
This is facts. Don't listen to me. Go and research. This is out his mouth.
Right.
If we do a really good job with the vaccines, we could reduce the population. So what does that sound like to you?
Right.
And he's been in Africa,
Right.
all right? But black people are very resilient, so we fight back. It didn't work down in Africa, more or less. I
Right.
mean, it's all sorts of, it's crazy. But persons have to have an objective mind to understand what I'm saying. Don't close your mind. If you think what I'm saying doesn't make sense, then go and do the research for yourself. Do research. Search several sources. We now know also that the research is now, it's censored in a way.
Right.
Because, for example, aloe is good for you.
Right.
But you do some research on aloe, aloe is bad for you according to Google and some other places. So anything now that's herbal or natural, it's a problem.
Well, I'll tell you this about the aloe. I'm happy you brought that up. I have a very good friend whose mother was diagnosed with cancer. And she's 80. She's a strong 80, but she's 80.
Oh, okay.
And so, so there's like, okay, we need her to do the chemo. We want to operate.
At 80.
Yes, we want to do all these things. So anyway, so my friend said, no, my mom is not going to do that. She's 80 years old.
That's just too old.
And mom said she's not doing it. So mom went back to the family island that she's from, where she lives. And so what she started to do was she would take the aloe. She would ingest the aloe every couple of days. So let's say not a lot, but let's say
2-3 days.
Yes,
Yeah,
every 2-3 days, and sit in the back of her yard, let the breeze blow on her, hang out.
Nature.
Yes, and so when she went back to the doctor, she'd go back to the doctor. They were like, the mass that we see, it's shrinking.
Yes.
So what are you doing? So she said the only thing that I do is sit in the back of my yard, eat the aloe, not every day, because aloe will dry
It'll be
you
too
out.
much. Oh, yeah, it'll be
right.
too much.
But every 2 to 3 days, and don't stress myself out, and let the breeze blow on me.
Well, nature is the key. We were created from the earth, so the earth has to take care of us. That's at the end of the day. So your medicines should come from the earth. Now, we could find scriptures in the Bible that this is a Christian nation. People believe in the word of God.
Right.
But they don't believe in God, because when they get sick, they run straight to the pharmacies and the drugs. They don't go back to nature.
Right.
So even in this field we're in with natural medicines, I've had doctors tell patients, oh, don't fool with that stuff. That stuff doesn't work.
And I'll tell you this, the lady I'm talking about, she has stage 4 cancer.
Wow.
She was diagnosed in 2023. This is 3 years later, and she's
still here.
She's still here and very strong. Still strong, and she's okay.
Well, cancer is tricky. And again, even from the vaccines could trigger, we could say, or there's so many other factors, the carcinogens, things that can trigger the cancer.
Right.
So it all depends on what the cause is, and all depends on the strength of the individual as well. Some persons are very, very strong. Women sometimes may have a tumor that's been there for let's say 9-10 years.
Okay.
All right, go to the doctor, have an examination. Oh, there's a tumor. Oh, well, let's check it out. They do a biopsy. All right, so by doing the biopsy, what do? You rupture the tumor and you expose the cancerous cells. And now what happens? It spreads.
Okay, so
you go from maybe a stage 1, stage 2. Now it's malignant. It's spreading now
quickly.
So now you have cancer stage 3, but you had it for all these years. The body is very smart. When these cells start to mutate in the wrong way, all right, or get the wrong signal. So again, you had the mRNA vaccine, right? It's the RNA talks to the DNA to tell itself what to do, cell death, whatever the case is. And if you have a vaccine coming in that's going to deprogram your original DNA, then that's a trigger for something that's going to go wrong.
Okay.
All right. So if cancer is birthed from that, then these cells are going to mutate, and you have a problem now with the cancer. So when the body sees this, the body creates a tumor to protect itself, to isolate or localize the problem. And based on, again, lifestyle, if you change your diet, change some things, you may have the tumor, but it's just dormant. It's just malignant,
Okay.
just sitting there.
I was just about to say, all right.
Sorry, yeah.
All right, so you mentioned that, okay, we talked about the vaccines, but let's say someone says, okay, well, if we don't take the vaccines, then what should we be doing to guard ourselves and protect ourselves from these diseases, illnesses? What should we be doing? If not the vaccines, then what's the alternative? What should we be doing?
Well, look, the key to health is basically lifestyle. Okay, it's your diet, it's exercise, it's being stress-free, all right? And that's one of the key factors for longevity in life. That's the end of the day. You don't need a vaccine. Okay, for example, COVID, what are you protecting yourself from?
Right.
Right? You got the shot, and you still end up with... I've had people who've had this shot and had COVID 9 times. Now, after the last one, I can't smell. I can't taste.
Right, they still have lasting effects.
Right, but you had the shot.
Right.
So what's the purpose of the shot? It doesn't make any sense to me. And look, the sad thing is, these guys, I call them the globalists, all right? The globalists. This thing is scientific. It's very advanced because they realize that we just came across a case 2 days ago where the husband got vaccinated and the wife didn't. So she asked me about the vaccines. I said, well, you're not vaccinated. He is. So they've designed this thing that'll the vaccine will pass through sexual activity.
I was just gonna ask you that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This so they already know that the younger kids are promiscuous, so they know if they're gonna take the shot, if one get it,
Right.
and she's sleeping with him, or they sleep around, it's gonna spread anyway. So now in this particular case, they use a condom because the wife refuses to go.
Oh, she's serious.
Oh, she's serious.
Oh, she's serious about
And then
this.
what happened was because we just happened to talk about it, she said, "Boy, see, I tell you, I know it now. This dog come here and tell me the same thing." So she was, in her mind, she knew something.
Right. Something
And
wasn't right.
something wasn't right. Me coming to talk to her just to mention out of the blue gave her confirmation.
Honestly, I didn't want to take the vaccine either. The only
You take the shot?
Yes, I did.
Well, how much shot you take?
One.
Right, you okay? You should be all right.
The only reason I did it, I won't tell you a word, like, because of my mom, because that was the time when mommy was ill, and then she had to go away, and you couldn't
And you had to
travel,
travel, yes,
unless,
yes.
and so it was like, okay, now either I stay in Nassau or I go with my mama.
Let me watch us now
Yeah.
with the vaccine because I told myself if I have to never leave this rock, I'll stay here. Okay, your airplane and I ain't gotta travel, right? So, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Gotta go to break.
But no, we got to call. Well, I am a serious. I'm not going to say mama's good. I said mama's and a daddy's good. I ain't gonna lie. I just a big baby. Anyhow, I just a big 6 foot tall, 5 feet 11 and a half baby. Anyway, we have a call on the line. Caller, go ahead.
Yes, good afternoon, Stanya, and the
afternoon.
young gentleman in the studio.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, his voice sounds familiar. By the way, he's my friend, just from what he's saying.
Okay.
And so, you would have heard me over the years talking about, and what he said is absolutely true. And firstly, the thing is, Stanya, I've been looking at prescription healing books for over 30 years. And so what happens is with aloe, right? Here's what they don't want to tell you. Aloe has 20 amino acids. 7 of the 8 essential amino acids. You could go and do the research for yourself.
Right.
All right? It also has vitamin A, C, B, 1, B2, and B9, right?
And E.
It also is a natural source of iron, calcium, potassium, etc., etc. So what happens is, I'll be honest with you, because I've had these discussions with Dr. Archer and the lights over and over on the radio, with Malcolm, etc., etc. And so since they leave, no one has really been interested in doing these type of shows. So what happens is now, because aloe vera, which is Mamordica chantari or whatever the species name is, because it has a chemical called allicin,
Right.
which has to be rinsed off to get rid of the bitterness. As a matter of fact, this morning I had aloe first thing this morning, and then I drank some dandelion tea with some water.
Oh, yeah.
So when I look, I haven't eaten anything as yet.
That's
But aloe should be eaten on an empty stomach, along with a lot of other things, right? Like watermelon, etc. Most people don't want to tell you that. But also, as it relates to Cerasee, and Cerasee has vitamin A and C, all right? And Cerasee is very powerful. So as it relates to your mom, the cancer, and she sat in the sun. See, what they don't want to tell you is the immune system is nothing without vitamin D.
Right.
I don't want to get into all the metabolic BS for people to say, I think I'm smart and I know doctor again, and run me through all that ridicule what they was doing during the pandemic, right? But this gentleman is actually saying the right information. What happens is, from what I remember looking at the metabolic pathway, the vitamin D, most of it goes to the immune system, okay? You can go and do the research for yourself because we have the cholesterol underneath the skin that actually uses the vitamin from the sun, it absorbs from the sunlight and creates the vitamin D3. Most of which goes to the immune system and other go to other metabolic events, maybe the kidneys, etc. I don't have to get into all that. But we have been lied to. So as it relates to what he was saying about people he know got vaccinated, had COVID-19 about 9 times afterwards, he's correct. I've had a friend who because they see him in the red, he keep complaining to me that since he had it. So one of the things that escaped our minds is the term viral immune escape that nobody knew nothing about, which is basically, listen to me, a new discipline within immunology, in which Dr. Gert van den Bosch and Dr. Philip Macmillan and Dr. Bean, all of them was trying to enlighten us on to what it really was. And so what happens is, you would have known that I was talking about specific and non-specific antibodies, and it's just that. And so one of my strong arguments was that the immune system is very powerful. We don't even need to get into all of the abilities, the memory cells. But what happens is the non-specific are non-specific, meaning that they can handle any variant because the same way the virus mutates.
Okay, hold on. Okay, listen, caller, I I'm gonna let Brittany get your phone number and name because you sound like you need to come on this show one day, Brittany.
Yeah. I might be on the show, but I just want to finish before I go. The immune system,
go on, darling.
The components, they differentiate just like how the virus does.
Yes.
Okay.
All right? Have a good day.
Okay. Brittany, get his number.
Yeah,
Okay.
the caller is correct. God designed your immune system just for the same purpose, to take care of the body.
Right.
Your lymphatic system is where everything starts, deals with all the germs, anything coming in. When the body recognizes these things, it goes to work. We have soldiers in the body. It's a big fight every day. We need germs. We need good germs to keep the body going.
Why do we need good germs?
Yeah, to keep the body going, to keep the defenses up, to keep the body strong. But when you have these germs that are unnatural, okay, like what's in the vaccine, the body doesn't understand these things. Even what's inside, again, they may get upset. These pharmaceutical drugs, these are toxins. These are chemicals.
Right.
All right, the body cannot synthesize it or process it. This is why the doctor will tell you, oh, well, take it for so long or you'll have side effects.
And sometimes these side effects worse than
Well, I mean,
than what you're taking it for.
I know we try and stay on. It's hard to stay on point with stuff. But I'll give you an example because my mother, for example, okay, we can talk about that now.
Yeah, man, go on.
Yeah, she was diagnosed with heart congested failure. Okay, so when we went to see the doctor, the medical doctor, I said, look, doctor.
But you been to?
Oh, I gotta go.
Lord, this sun going downhill. Go on.
I gotta go. So I was like, look here.
Candy, I didn't know that doctor almost put him out. Go on.
Yeah. I said, look here. So I said, doc, what caused this problem?
Right.
All right. And he was very honest. He said, prolonged use of the high blood pressure medicine.
Jesus, Lord, let's see. You're mashing up my toe now.
No,
Go
listen,
on. You're mashing my toe.
we have this recorded. So
Right.
I'm not making this stuff up. He said the prolonged use of the high blood pressure medicines
Right.
damaged her heart.
Wow.
Okay? Simple as that.
Right.
So I did more research, and he's absolutely correct.
Right.
You're not supposed to be on these drugs for a very long time.
Right.
If you have high blood pressure, it's a reason. What's causing the pressure? Is it salt? Is it just stress? Our job is to find out what's causing it.
So can you, okay, and this, once again, child, listen, this my free little session, hello. But okay, because I'm on high blood medication.
You gotta come see us.
And honestly, when I had this conversation with a friend where I remember when I went in and the doctor did not.
You want high blood pressure medicine, Major?
Yes.
For how long, man?
We can talk about that after we come off the air.
Say Jesus.
But okay, and I'll tell you this though. I remember that when I went there, and she never ever said to me, Stanya, change your eating habits. Come back in a week, or come back in 2 weeks, or maybe do this, or stop stressing, or She never ever said that to me. She immediately.
Can I respond to that?
Go on.
Well, look, if he tells you, well, first of all, and any doctor could call in and they could verify. While they're in college, they do about 2 weeks on nutrition. 2 weeks. 4 years is just pure drug training. The first 4 years is anatomy, physiology, and other things like that. But the fact that she won't tell you how to correct the problem is that's a paycheck for her every time you refill that prescription. Mm-hmm. You see, so if they have 1,000 patients, time to refill that, the doctors get their cut. So it's in many cases, some doctors know this, and it's all about making that money.
Right.
And I hope we could talk a little bit more about the cancer, how these doctors charge, $25,000 for a mastectomy.
So,
and you got one breast, have one problem, they want to cut the two off. And then the cancer, we can get into all that.
What, so can you come off of high blood pressure medication?
Oh, definitely.
You think so?
What we do...
Candy, you can come on? Can you,
well,
yeah.
Mom off some already, you could mention.
Okay.
Well, okay, good evening.
And this is his lovely wife, Candy.
Such a beautiful voice, eh?
Oh, listen. Child, only him got wife. Go on, Candy. Stay focused.
This over 20 years,
Stay focused.
Oh, 20. Oh, Jesus.
21. Okay, with the high blood pressure medicine, you can come off. You have to change your diet.
Right.
And you have to exercise.
Right.
Now, there are, I guess...
Candy, I see how you look at me with exercise. You must see the true day. You must see Candy, take one look at me and say, Charles, Candy don't exercise. Candy, I watching you, Candy.
You don't exercise.
You're supposed to be my favorite person in this duo. Now, hold on now.
Listen, when you take, a lifestyle change, you have to eat right.
Yes.
Right.
And you have to exercise daily.
Yes.
Okay. Now, how
Okay.
much exercise we talking about?
If you want to do, I'll say what,
Go
3 or
walking.
4 times out of the week, and you can
Okay.
walk.
Just go walking. Walking is good.
Okay.
different.
I
And
exercise
stop
then.
eating late.
Okay. Yes.
Oh no, see that's it right there.
And cut out those fried foods cooked in bad oils.
Listen, I don't even want to tell you what
So
would make me late coming here
Canola
today.
oil, corn oil, vegetable oil, those oils you have to pour out immediately.
And if you all see all the cake and cookie I got in that car, right? Anyway, let me stay focused. Okay, we have a question or a text question. Okay, can you please ask the herbal doctor what the difference is between a cure and a reversal of a disease or sickness, and why they're not allowed to say that they cure you?
Well, I mean, that's a good question.
Oh, and they also said wonderful talk. That's yeah. Wonderful topic today. Enjoying this thoroughly.
Yeah, I always try to figure out for myself, why is it that we are censored if we can't use the word cure? All right, now there's a new word, now to throw the topic off, unalive. What's unalive? If someone is dead, but now you got to use the word unalive. Anyway, she said reversal. Well, the thing is, if you have a condition or a disease, and if it's treated and the disease goes away and never comes back, then that's a cure. All right, reversal means to move the body from the disease state back to the healthy state.
Okay.
That's all it is. Reverse the condition back to the original state of health. Our bodies need to be in balance. And right now, with the amount of cancer, and this, as a matter of fact, we did some research. The Bahamas is like we way up there in the cancer stats on the world stage. All right. And that only could be basically because of lifestyle, and I'm going to have to say diet.
Okay.
All right. So we could talk even right down to chicken. You know, I am really trying to cut that chicken out.
Okay. See, I got you all on that one now.
we
I don't eat
import too
chicken.
much.
Yeah,
things
we got to cut it
yeah.
out. We import everything that says export. So we are literally feeding ourselves
Poison.
chemicals and poisons and toxins and injections. And the continued use of that will create the problem.
You know how much chicken Bahamian people consume?
Well, the numbers of 200 million chickens are destroyed per day to feed
Right.
the world.
Right.
Okay, so the chicken, that have to be filed. This in a laboratory now.
Right.
But it goes from hatching to your plate within 2 weeks.
Right. And that's unheard of.
That's unheard of. The
Yeah.
normal span is about, I think, 12 weeks, somewhere around there.
Right.
But the injections speed up the growth. All right. And if you go and do an AI search now, they'll say, oh, there's no correlation with that. Because, of course, again, the information is censored. So when you do your
Right.
research today, you're going to search like several sources to find the truth.
Okay.
You see?
Okay, so you're saying, okay, because he said, what's the difference? Cure versus reversal of a disease. So, okay, people don't like to say cure. So you think they don't like to say cure because cure is, it's final. And there's always this possibility that it can return based on different factors?
No, I'm thinking that the reason why they're saying we can't use the word cure because in the medical field, they don't want an absolute. Because as far as they're concerned, only the science, their medicines can give a cure. So if you say you cured somebody, that right now is incorrect. As a matter of fact, you get in problems in the States if you use, as a medical professional, you say you cure someone, you get in problems for that.
Right.
That's why even when I make some of my ads to go out, it's, you can't use the word cure, you can't use, so we, like for example, our patients right now, those who are doing better, all right, where the tumor has gone down,
Right.
and they're able to move their arms, all right? We're not going to say we cured anything. We just
Right.
gave them some natural medicines, and they got better.
You know,
Now, if they want to say they cured, that's on
that's
them.
on them.
Because you ain't coming after me.
man, listen, let's take one quick commercial break so we could I want to hear from someone who been to y'all, because y'all talking a big talk on this here
No,
now.
man, this small talk.
Okay, y'all talking big talks here. Y'all mashing people corn. You done talk about vaccines. You talk about people pumping up chicken. I need listen. Conspiracies. I need some proof of y'all products or something.
Okay.
Anyway, Brittany, listen, take me to the commercial break. Let's see if we could hear from someone. All right.
All right.
Girl,
You see how Cora eye look funny, all black up yesterday?
But she say she bump into a wall when she's running after the churn them.
Yeah, but last Saturday, you see her arm was all black and blue, right?
So what you saying? You think something wrong between her and Jack?
I ain't sure, but you know Jack is a jealous man. I hear him and Cora last Friday. I hear him say he hear Cora have eyes for Junior.
Now you know that ain't true. Cora is a good woman, does mind her business, take care of them churn, and go to church every Sunday. So what you think we should do?
I think we should report Jack, you know. Cora don't say nothing, but silence hides violence, and we don't want to line up in the cemetery.
Not me. I ain't getting in nobody business. Then Jack come after me, and I land up next to Cora.
No, man, we could call a text Crime Stopper. And remember, we can even get some grocery money for our tip.
Remind me again, how does this work?
We can call them in Miami at 328-TIPS or 328-8477. Or when we in the island, call toll-free at 300-TIPS or 300-8477. And if you don't have no minutes, use the Crack Crime Bahamas app, and we could text them, and the messages get on mix up before it leave your phone, so nobody can know what you saying.
So what we waiting on then? Let's go earn some grocery money.
Sets his feet, fires, got it.
Get ready for the biggest football game of the year, Super Bowl 60. You've got the best seat in the house. Live at Anthony's on Paradise Island for Super Bowl Sunday, you will have the best seat in the house outside of Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California on Super Bowl Sunday.
Taken off is May. Drake May to the end zone for the New England touchdown.
Giant screens, delicious fun food, ice cold Click Beer specials flowing all day. Prizes and surprises non-stop. It's the place to be for Super Bowl Sunday.
It's going to be a touchdown Seahawks.
Anthony's on Paradise Island. The Patriots, Seahawks. It's the biggest Sunday of the year for the biggest game of the year. Super Bowl 60. Live at Anthony's on Paradise Island. Join us. The following is a paid political message.
Find it here. You're looking for truth. Find it here. Vote for MacGyver. She's here for you. See everybody in Kalani. Change is here. Hands in the air. See everybody in Kalani. Vote for MacGyver. She is a fighter.
That was a paid political message.
Always on the go? Missed the show? You can now listen to Guardian Radio talk shows anytime, anywhere on Spotify and YouTube by searching Guardian Radio 96.9 FM or by entering the name of your favorite show. You can also listen by logging on to GuardianTalkRadio.com and clicking on the podcast tab. Guardian Radio, continuing to provide you with fresh news and smart talk anywhere, anytime, all day.
And we are back. Brittany, I see the phone flashing. Is that someone on the line? No way. We have a... Okay, well, during the commercial break, I was finding out people's business. Find out how they met and everything. I know all the business now, Phil. But, of course, before the commercial break... we have a caller, Brittany? Oh, we do have a caller. All right. Well, caller, go ahead before I say what I'm going to go say.
Hi, good day. How are y'all doing today?
Doing good. How are
Pretty good,
you?
thank you.
Oh, I'll be good. I want to ask the question. That's Dr.
Bo.
What's his name?
Phil Bo.
Okay. Now, I'm a person who had, I have like, some false parts in, right? And, like, with my legs, And isn't it like with time, like if you have like a muscle ache or gas or sprains and stuff like that, with time, don't body cells continually reproduce? And if you allow it rest, there will be natural healing, wouldn't it be?
Okay, so I'm trying to get the question. You said that you have body something.
Yeah, what's the diagnosis? What are you saying that you have, huh?
Well, I can hardly hear you all.
You said you had something added in what you said earlier?
Okay, what did you say the ailment was?
Oh no, I had both hip, both knee replaced.
Oh, knee replacement. Okay. Okay.
Right, due to acute osteoarthritis.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hearing that a lot of tablets, for this, a lot of whatever, right? But I'm asking you, is it even better? This a question I'm asking. Is it better for things like, that's why I say sprains, gas, and muscle ache and stuff? Wouldn't just a lot of rest and time, because cells, they do reproduce and all of that, right?
Correct.
So you're saying that? Are you saying that over time? You're asking him if over time it's going to regenerate? Is that what you're asking?
Right, the cells regenerate.
Okay.
And instead of those tablets, just rest yourself a little bit, and just give yourself time and allow the cells to regenerate. Wouldn't that be good healing instead of the tablets?
Well, it all depends on what the tablets are for. But we would.
Like for pain.
For pain, right? Well,
sprains and muscle aches and stuff.
Okay, now I got you. Yes, painkillers, I would say is a no-no because remember now, let's use a headache for example. If you get a headache, you have a headache for a reason, and what these Advil and all these different things do is they go in, they trick the brain to reduce the sensation of the nerve. And as time goes on, the headache will go away naturally. All right. So by taking the pills or the chemicals, it's just like a mask until the pain goes away. The body's designed to naturally heal and naturally recover itself. All right. And rest is one of the things. People should be in bed by at least by 8:30, 9 o'clock. You should be sleeping.
Oh boy.
All right, and your last meal should literally be around maybe 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, the latest. So digestion can take place, and as you sleep, the body is recovering and not trying to digest while you're sleeping.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, but time is a healer. If that's what you're asking, time is definitely a healer.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, Colin.
But hi, hello.
You had something else? Go on, darling.
Yes. One more thing though. Okay, because what I find. Like if you take a tablet, whatever it's for high blood pressure, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's as if your body is saying, because once you don't take that tablet, you're going to find that your blood pressure is going to go up, and then you're going to need that tablet again. Same thing for painkillers. That's what I found. I don't know if it's only my body, but if you take like extra strength Panadol, right? And then you don't, okay, like last weekend was very, very, very cold.
Right.
And then I had to take like an extra strength Panadol. I had to take because it was very stressful on my body.
So you had pain, you had pain in the muscles? You had problem in the muscles? You had pain? What's going on?
Well, I had, like cramping.
Cramping, well, you could take magnesium. You could take potassium. You could take different things other than the painkillers.
But here's what I'm saying though. When you, I find though, okay, after I did take the extra strength Panadol or whatever, right? And then like by Tuesday, I find myself, I got relief from the pain and all the cramping and all of that. But by Tuesday, it declined even more. And like now, like today is Saturday now from then. Okay, and I find out even in this cold, it's more is relaxing. I can just, because that's you understand what I'm asking you.
Yeah, I got you on that. Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so
yes.
we're gonna let Dr. Bo answer the question.
Okay, I'll hang up and listen.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you too.
Okay, we have another caller, and by the way, you can call 323-6232. That's 323-6232. Okay, Dwight just want me to call off all these 10,000 number here. 325-4316. That's 325-4316. Or 325-4259. Okay, we have another caller on the line. Hi, caller. Oh, look how what I doing now? Where? Brittany, come get this thing, child.
There's a green button that's changing.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, hi. Okay, got it. Yay. Hi, caller. Go ahead.
Stanya?
Yes, it is. I am she and
Stanya.
she's me. Go on. Stanya, yes.
Yes. And, gee, let me tell you, Stanya, you should know better than that.
Yes, you should.
Yes, so you get the bush doctor in there?
The bush doctor?
What you call him?
The herbal doctor.
It's herbal.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a difference
bush
between bush doctors are real, and they
Bush doctors are real, man.
The bush doctors were the ones who would have boiled bush back in the day, which is very
Sarasi, Wrangle,
Okay.
everything.
So you have a question or comment?
Yeah, I wanted to find out from him. Are you a part of the pharmacist them? Because I was listening lately, the pharmacists, them sound like they're having a big row going on, where one pharmacist telling the rest of pharmacists if they don't stop doing what they're doing, he can report them and stuff like that. And what it is that persons must go to the pharmacy without prescription.
Right.
I don't want to say every one of us behemoths, but maybe too much. And they were saying that that's a no-no because you could get hurt that way, and a lot of fake stuff selling out there. My question is, are they really going to be able to stop that? Can they really do anything about it, knowing that you could go online and order stuff? And
I could probably. I don't think you'll be able to stop that because
just like with the 30 days, we have legalized liquor stores and stuff, but people still sell 30 days.
Right.
The marijuana was, I don't know if it's decriminalized or whatsoever, but I don't believe.
Let me say this much: there'll always be probably an aftermarket for.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, caller, thank you for calling.
One last thing. I like to hear the lady who called because she always have one last thing to say too. One last thing. The thing I hear them talking about medication, Medicaid marijuana.
Yes,
since you're an herbal doctor, I don't want to know like is smoking bad, but you could cook this marijuana. Is it good for any diseases or anything out there? I'll hang up and listen. Thanks.
Thank you, darling. Okay.
Okay,
so you little trapsy. You in Trapsville. I got my eye on you, doctor.
Marijuana, like other plants, have a lot of medicinal benefits. All right, but smoking is not one of them.
Okay.
All right, it affects the lungs regardless. So there are benefits medicinally with marijuana. There's no question about it.
Okay, so you can boil it, eh?
No, you can have it
cake
in medicine form. There are two levels of it. So lower levels which you use.
Look where I going. I talking about cake. Listen, let me
They have
stay
marijuana
focused.
brownies. I think they were selling in the school, and the children get high. I don't remember. The children get high.
Let me stay focused.
Yeah.
I for the streets. So anyway, okay. All right. I have a text message here. All righty. Here we go. All right. Stanya, the truth is, is high blood pressure is a very complex issue. Trust me, I thought it was simple. This needs a much needed discussions. That lady's correct. Now, here you come with this big word. Now, let's listen. 50,000, 60, what 60 minutes. Hold on, let me go.
What?
I being silly. Hold on. Hold on, let me get this word together. Y'all ain't gonna talk bad, but me. Wait, hold on. Okay, endothelial. There you go. Cells produce.
Don't worry with the big words, man. At the end of the day, if she's
52, you for the streets too. You trying to trap me with these big words. Hold on. Anyway, you know what he's trying to say. Yes, all right. You know what he's trying to say. You know what he's saying. Child, y'all ain't gonna say tell it to Stanya been in college and still can't read.
Yeah, but some of these words you can't pronounce. So just these words, 20-letter words.
That's right.
So what? Just a general text on being complex.
Yes,
high
so
blood pressure?
just talking about the high blood pressure. Because of course that's we're talking about me, but we're talking about many hundreds and thousands of Bahamians who suffer from high blood pressure and the effects of it. And I wouldn't even talk about diabetes.
The question, we talk about it too. The question with high blood pressure too, it could be whether it's chronic or it's even acute in a way. Because, for example, you have a doctor's appointment, you rush to the doctor, you're late for work, or you have a short time for lunch, you get there, you're out of breath. The first thing you do is they check your pressure. So would your pressure be high or low if they check you the minute you walk in the door?
Right.
It's going to be high, correct?
Yeah.
Doctor should literally wait at least 10, 15 minutes that you settle down, then take the pressure. Okay, then they put you on medication, and then the medication, you become addicted to that now. And without that, it's a controlled substance. So your pressure starts, you now got a pressure problem. If it's chronic, then it'll depend on what's...
We had a caller call back, please. I noticed the phone, the board was lit up. Call back, please. Go on.
Yeah, so I guess pressure all depends, because after my mother's condition, I did a lot of research into, the heart, the function of the heart, what happens, the chambers, the valves, the arterial walls, if they're restricted, cholesterol, all those things. So high blood pressure, yes, can be a complex situation, but it can be corrected easily, depending on what's wrong.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, we have a caller coming through. Hi there.
Yes, hello, Stanya.
Hi.
The second word, it was a dialect, but it was a topographical error in there. But I was just simply saying, and the gentleman in the studio could comment because this came to my mind after his wife said something. And so what happens is, why she stressed exercise is because when you exercise, the endothelial cells, they naturally produce nitric oxide that vasodilates the blood vessels, hence reducing blood pressure. So you would have also noticed that Japanese and certain Asian cultures, they do a lot of yoga. Right. They do pressure puncture in certain areas. These also reduce blood pressure. But what happens is there are certain incidents in which people, even after taking medication and showing dedication, you still have high blood pressure, which there's a new study linking it to the brain.
Okay.
And also sugar intake. And so, it's a much needed discussion, but you need to bring this gentleman on more because no one has replaced Ms. Malcolm Hance.
Okay.
Give thanks. All right, yeah.
Thank you, darling. Okay, yeah, definitely. I see someone else has sent me a message. Hi, Stanya. And it's Stanya, not IA. Thank you. Okay. Hi, Stanya. Can you ask a good doctor what I can drink or use for itchy skin? And can I get over-the-counter meds for it? Okay, so we talking about natural things. We talking about...
But itchy skin, I mean, that could be anything causing the skin itch. Could be internal.
But doctor, you take...
Could be allergies. We have medicine.
You do consultations, don't you?
Yes, yeah, man, yeah.
Child, y'all better try.
7 Terrace Collins Avenue, they could come by.
Yeah, we definitely going to.
We didn't give the phone numbers. The phone number is 809-7300.
Can say it again?
809-7300. That's you reach me directly.
Okay, I'll also put it on Tell It to Stanya's Facebook page. So that's right. And when you go to see that number, you could politely click on the Tell It to Stanya page the same time. I just saying. That's the shameless plug.
Right.
Okay. All right. Brittany, play the message I had. The message of one of his clients.
Oh, that's the gentleman with the colloidal survey.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, one evening I was coming down. I felt flu symptoms. Tightness in the chest, runny nose, slight headache, and it dawned on me that the flu was coming upon me. And so I went to the herbal doctor and got some colloidal silver. And I took some of that evening, the next morning around midday as well. And in about a day or two, the symptoms were just about gone. The colloidal silver cleaned out the inflammation from out of my system and basically knocked that flu right out of my body and took it away. And so the colloidal silver is good because it works. It works. It is good. Thank you, herbal doctor. Thank you.
I see things getting pulled out of the bag. What is this? This ain't free things for Stanya. What is this?
No.
Oh, ain't none free.
I don't think you'd want, this is vitamin C formula here, but this one is the detox nurture formula, which is for cancer patients here. So,
well, what this silver thing is, what he was talking about. This something for women or this something for men?
Everybody. It's
even
a
your pets can use that.
Natural antibiotic, yeah.
Because right now my dog going through some things.
You can use that.
No, I'm so serious.
Use that through COVID.
So what is
colloidal silver?
Come on, son. Okay, what is this for?
All natural is all natural liquid antibiotic, and it's safe, so kids can take it. All right. So
But what would I take this for? Like
Flu.
Flus,
Okay.
yeah, flus. Well, kids, especially children that have like, we saw a case we were in before they burned down Solomon's. This kid had like runny green nose, snot coming out, and I subbed the mother. I said to her, we have something for that. So she didn't know what it was. So she actually paid for it. I went, I got it for her, got a number. And then it's the third day, because the little boy was really out of it, drowsy and just out of it. We called her back in about 2-3 days. He was in the background, running around playing. She didn't know, she couldn't believe how powerful that stuff was.
So, well, this is spray. So what you do? You spraying it on your skin and your mouth?
You could use it externally or internally, but if you're sick, you want to take that internally.
Okay, so you'll spray it in your mouth.
Yeah, the lady with the itchy skin, that could be used also.
I was just going to ask you if the lady with the itchy skin.
But we got to find out what's causing the itch, though. It's going to be something causing the itch. So if she was causing the itch, all right, did she brush against some bush, or is something that's been going on for how long?
It was based on,
we sit and we ask questions. We got to find out what's causing the problem. And then we treat like that. We don't put the Band-Aid on it. But that there is extremely powerful. That right there. That's been on for thousands of years.
So now I see this something else y'all got here. Ain't none for telling to Stanya, y'all, by the way. That's right. I can't get the We've Been the Christ the King Church discount or something, I just have.
You could get a little discount, man. That's you know, Stanya.
Although anyway, in the words of my baby daddy, free things is cost you more. You rather pay, buddy. What? Anyhow, let me stay focused. What's this here now? This detoxify.
Yeah, that's.
Well, that's one of the protocols for our cancer patients.
Okay.
All right. That has about these 7 or 8 herbs in that. 2 of them are designed to shrink the tumors.
So, okay, I have a question because, I looking out for the fellas. Okay. I really looking out for the women, though.
All right.
You got anything for that thing what they may use that they may need?
We have a lot of stuff for that.
Saying.
We have a lot of stuff for that.
Okay.
We have something that is more natural than Viagra.
So it could work. It could
work.
Okay.
But then again, the guys, they're not taking care of themselves. Some of these guys drink all day. The bodies are not healthy. So therefore, they're not going to perform. All right. But we have medicines that clean them up. And of course, the gals them a run from them. So we have a whole lot of stuff. We got some for male health as well. For the libido for the men.
Okay. So the guys, all right. Okay, and what about for the females too? Let's talk a little bit. Well, before we go into this other stuff. Now, I know you guys, we were trying to reach somebody because we were talking about cancer. Tell me a little bit about your client or patient. I don't know how to describe her.
Well,
but
I know where to start. Go ahead.
But what was going on with her body? And we don't have to call her name if you
No,
don't want to.
we cannot. I mean, when if she's on the line, she could feel free to call her name if she wants to. Which one you were talking about? But we have a patient who started the protocol, and of course, the funds ran out, so she couldn't continue at this point. So we've also, we'll talk about the patient soon. We also have this. We've created an NGO for the herbal doctor, so we can be asking persons to assist. All right. Now I know personally that I think it's Sister, or I don't call these agencies, but they collect a lot of money for cancer. And I think the only thing that these patients get is the port. But they ain't get no chemo paid for, nothing like that. But if you donate to the herbal doctor, we will use the funds directly to help those patients that are in need. We've seen a lot of stuff. We've seen so many people who didn't get the help and who literally didn't make it.
Right. Well, boy, I could tell you about that.
So.
Okay. All right. We have another text message here. Okay. There is some health benefits or medical benefits that comes from cactus, as I understand. Can you elaborate on that? And does any of your products utilize that or provides those same benefits? Do you know anything about the
we
cactus?
We don't use cactus. Cactus and aloe could probably be in the same family. But we have tons and tons of herbal medicines. Like the guy mentioned dandelion. We have burdock root, we have cat's claw, cleavers. You can name a few. Chaparral.
There's just chasteberry.
Chasteberry for the women.
Okay.
that's to balance the hormones. All women are out of balance, right? And we talk about why they get a bit fibroids as well, and PCOS, all these things. Diet plays a major role in that as well too.
Yes. Okay, so we have a call on the line. Listen, you have to come back for you because this, I feel overwhelmed. Okay, we have a call on the line. Caller, go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dr. Bo.
Hi, good afternoon.
I think you might recognize my voice. I'm not sure because I'm sounding a bit raspy.
All right, yes, okay. I guess you
but
could...
I just wanted to call in.
You could share your story. Go ahead.
Verify that I am familiar with your program.
Okay.
Are you throwing out all this yet?
Yes. You want me to call your name or you?
Okay, go on.
No, you don't have to. I mean, it doesn't matter to me if you do.
Okay.
Okay, caller, tell us about your interaction with the herbal doctor.
Well, I have been diagnosed with breast cancer in 2022.
Okay.
I've opted not to do the conventional treatment because of previous medical issues.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a firm believer that the natural treatment is the better way to go.
Okay.
I started Dr. Bo's protocol a few months ago. But because of the lack of finances, I haven't been able to be as consistent and continue with the treatment.
Okay.
The treatment that I've done so far has really, really helped me, and I am confident that it can work, that it will work. As a matter of fact, I go back to my NHI doctor on next week Friday for the results of some blood works that I had done recently.
So, Cole, I have a question. Okay, so you said you were diagnosed with cancer. So what's the improvement that you would have seen after using Dr. Bo's products?
Well, the lump in the breast is a lot smaller than it was initially.
So it shrank. It's shrinking. Okay.
Yes, it has. It has shrunk.
Okay.
My fear, though, is that because right now I'm off of the products, I'm just hoping and praying that I can get back on.
Okay.
Before there's any reversal.
Okay. So, okay.
But of course, like you said, finances is a challenge. Right. But I'm trusting God that a door would be opened and that I would be able to continue the treatment. Yes. Because there's really been improvements health-wise, even in terms of my weight.
Okay.
Me give her that.
Okay.
Would you say, Dr. Boy, you talking about me?
Yes, he said he put you on a diet.
We work with the patient in every regards. We work with the diet, the food, everything. We do everything with the patient.
Okay. So you have noticed. So how do you feel? I mean, do you feel better after using the product?
I have, yes.
Okay.
Energy-wise, the energy level is a whole lot better.
Okay.
Of course, somebody spread a bug in my house, and I kind of picked it up, and I'm working with getting on that, and I am using my colloidal silver.
Okay. Okay. Good
Very
stuff.
good.
Okay.
Very
Thank
good.
you so much for calling in.
All
Thank
right,
you.
wonderful.
Alrighty. Okay. That's amazing. Okay, so she said that the lump is shrinking. She has more energy. She feels better. She the weight is being regulated. Okay, so guys, that wasn't, well, y'all know everything is be live on Tell It to Stanya. Y'all know how I roll. See, I don't get rolled out from a sister on there. So y'all know I ain't got nothing planned here. Just be going with the flow. So that was one of his clients who is it stage 4 cancer or what?
She was
stage 3?
probably stage 3. Yeah.
Okay, stage 3 cancer. And so that was her sharing what her experience has been like. So definitely people who are, you may have cancer or know someone, a family member. We're going to give the information once again for how you can reach out. And also, guys, let's say you just want to assist that lady because, boy, this is a serious thing. Let's say you just want to financially assist her. You can actually make a donation for her. So all you got to do is say, hey, listen, I heard you on Tell It to Stanya. And I want to make a donation for the lady who called for her her medication or whatever it is that you call. I don't even know if to use medication, but her supply.
Yeah, right.
Okay, yes. Okay. So definitely, guys, that's something that you can also do. All right. I firmly believe in other stuff too. I mean, I mind you, yes, I'm still a part of modern medicine now. Child, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I am not even gonna lie. Yes, but both. Because you remember when I was telling you guys that I was ill in the Christmas, and I was taking all kind of foolishness, and nothing made me feel better until I started doing my little bush medicine. And, it wasn't my little bush medicine; it was actually from Mo Farmer, and I'm so happy that Bahamians are kind of getting aligned with this. So I had the Cersei, and I don't even know what that is, but she mixed. Okay, she had it with orange juice. Listen, it tastes horrible. I ain't telling y'all a word of lie.
There's some garlic in that too.
She had everything in that. But I'll tell you this. I felt 100% better, and I was trying to hurry up and feel good because I was traveling to my daughter in Canada, and the weather is terrible. I definitely did not want to go sick.
Right.
You know what I mean? I didn't want to go sick.
The silver.
So at that time I was taking her stuff, and it worked. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about her, because she has cane and all kind of things. So I can tell you a little bit more about that later.
Natural stuff.
Yeah, man. I like them little cane and thing. But yeah, so that's my little experience. I just sharing that with y'all.
We encourage natural. So persons who, a couple of stories. Persons who have been diagnosed with cancer. I think because the topic is healing beyond the diagnosis, right? Persons have been drinking Cersei leaf, all sorts of things, orange leaf, everything, any kind of sour sop, and you name it. So it all depends. Like the lady you mentioned was 84 years old, who's very strong. It depends on the individual, okay? Because we know of many cases where they were diagnosed at stage 3 or stage 4, all right, but the sour sop leaf didn't work, all right, or anything else, it just didn't work. So sometimes if the cancer is that aggressive, especially if it's a return type of cancer,
right.
All right, because we had a lot of patients who, like the stories goes on, this lady spent about almost $90,000 on chemo treatment. Right here.
Yeah.
And then she was told that, but you still got cancer and we can't help you. But you just took $90,000 out of my pocket for my, and then insurance is another thing, because insurance doesn't cover natural herbal medicine. It's all medical.
Well, you say 90,000. I remember my mom's, it was like 15,000 a month. And then it got to the point, like you said, the insurance said
they
that was it.
They kept out.
And I mean, it was a whole lot.
We're going to find that money, you understand?
Yeah.
But the point is, why are you spending so much money on a potential... Look, chemo is a drug, okay? And I'm just being real, and anyone could back this up. They could do the research. I think the research goes back as far as being some mustard gas being used in World War I. All right? It was a chemical agent in war.
Right.
All right. I will call these names. The Rockefellers and those did not want to get rid of it.
Right.
Okay. So they found a way to water this thing down. It does. It's a biochemical. It does kill cancer cells.
With
all right.
radiation.
But it doesn't. We can get radiation, but it doesn't understand the other cells. So it kills anything that's fast acting in your body. So what happens is, with the cancer cells being destroyed, with other organ cells being destroyed, if your immune system isn't strong enough to combat all this damage, then you succumb to that.
Right.
They don't tell you about the persons that die from chemo.
Right.
One of my first patients, who I would use the word here, we literally cured this girl. She was back to work, looking strong. She was doing so well. All right. But she went back to the States. The markers were at 0. There was no cancer in the blood, no cancer anywhere. And they convinced her to take the chemo.
Right.
And she called me and said, "Why are you calling me? This is a no-brainer."
Right.
All right, you're feeling fine. You're doing well with the natural treatment. We gave her injections, though. She still took the chemo. The vial was about as big as a pen, a little thicker than this. And that was $30,000 for one.
Yeah.
They told her she needed 5.
Right.
The first, she took it. And she was downhill from there. The second one, she was gone. So it isn't the cancer that kills. I can't use the word killing. It isn't the cancer that unalive the people. Right? All right, in some cases to chemo. And I know this, this is not Stanya's belief. You're hearing this from me.
Right.
So
Or the guardian God.
Or the guardian. So that's the disclaimer, right? You could do your own research, right?
Okay.
People, and even she said when she had the chemo, she said she'll never, ever, ever, ever take it again. We've seen cases where the hands turned black. It's crazy.
Okay.
All right, yeah. So,
Okay, I have a few questions. Okay, is herbalist, the herbal doctor, a part of the pharmacy?
No.
Okay,
No,
all
we're
right.
not. No, we're not.
Okay, doctor, is the raw onion uncooked? The uncooked onion good for curing anything? Someone say cut it up and keep it in the in the bed where you go to sleep. I know, but
No, yeah, what they saying, yeah, it pulls out bacteria and toxins out of the air. Onions are very, very good for you. I mean, even onions, it's an antioxidant, so it helps to strengthen the cells. It's very, very good. Very healthy for you. Onions are good.
Okay, and
raw vegetables are good too. Like conch salad is
Right.
good without the conch if you want conch, but the salad itself is perfect.
I see you done gone down here. You don't without the conch and I got
mean,
to go buy my conch.
You can get the conch. It's
Yeah.
up to you. You can use sea moss. Yeah.
Then I had the sea moss. I had it before.
No,
Okay,
there's
nice.
a store that sells it that's dried. You just take it and you put it in water for a couple of hours.
Right.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Don't
something
act,
good.
don't mind me acting crazy. It's all an act.
Let's tell it to Stanya.
Hi. Okay. Okay. Another question. And by the way, once again, if you want to call 323-6232, that's 323-6232, or 325-4316, that's 325-4316, or you can send me a text message 422-4796. Oh, someone else wants to call? Okay. All right. Tell them, give us a call, 323-6232. All right. So we have a few more questions. Is a herbal doctors a part of the National Drug Plan? What is it? Okay, we have a call on the line. Can you get service underneath a doctor like a regular doctor? Is a herbal doctor part? No, he's not part of the pharmacy industry, guys. Okay, alrighty. Another question. Well, I have an ex who went to the doctor with an issue. There was a doctor who was introduced to me by the late Darrell Miller. While the doctors told her she had little time left and she was dying, etc., this doctor told her that she just had anxiety and an iron issue. The low iron caused symptoms. Okay, where am I? The low iron caused symptoms that she overstressed and gave her some natural herbal stuff for iron and B6 and B12, etc. But in that week, she was good. She lived over 1 month. She lived over the 1 month claimed by the first doctor. Okay, yes. Okay, thank you for the text message, by the way. And we have a caller on the line, I believe. Okay, alrighty. Hi, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Candy, you.
Good afternoon.
Candy's get excited now. Okay, is this one of the herbal doctor's clients?
One and only, yes, ma'am.
Oh, gee, this sounds like the number one person. Okay, well, tell us. Okay, what's your experience with the herbal doctor and the products?
I was blessed to connect with Dr. Bo and his wife Candy in April of last year, April 2025.
Okay.
I was given the report in July. I am so sorry. There's some noise in the background. I was given the report in July of 2024, and up to that time, I was standing on the word. So I can tell you, first of all, my faith in God is my foundation. Yes. And then connecting with Mr. Bo and his wife have been like the icing on the cake. They have provided me with God's medicine. So I'm standing on God's word and God's medicine. I love their personality. I love the fact that they care. They literally care. I don't have to doubt. I don't have to think or consider. They care. They care because they contact, they follow up, they want to know how you're doing. They're consistently checking to make sure you're sticking with the protocol. Mr. Bo consistently calls with updates and just testimonials and just want to know how you're doing. So my experience with them to date has been exceptional. Because I'm an advocate. I believe that God still heals. When he created the trees and the leaves, he said the healing of the nation is in the leaves.
Okay.
And Mr. Bo and his wife Candy, they believe in their product. And you can tell they believe in their product because they advertise it. They boast on it, and they stand behind it. I have a challenge with people who produce something but don't stand behind it, but they stand behind their product 100%.
I have a question.
And
okay, I have a question. Okay, so I want to know about like what was the effect or what was the improvement that you saw once you started using the product?
Okay, so once I started using the product, I know that natural things take a little bit longer to take effect. So there was a period of time when I could not raise my arms I could only raise it to a certain degree before I felt a pulling and a slight pain. And then I realized after a few weeks, I was cleaning my dishes and then I went to raise my arm, forgetting, raise my arm, and I was like, oh, I don't feel the pull. I don't feel the pain. So that was one of the first things or was signs that I realized that something was shifting and changing. Then I realized that there was a period of time when it was sort of difficult for me to lie on the right side. I'm a person that likes to sleep on my side or lay on my chest. So I found that over a period of time, it was sort of difficult to lay. I'm not in excruciating pain, no, but it was uncomfortable because my body was telling me something's there. There's a mass there. Within the last few weeks that I can lay on my right side now, and I don't feel the discomfort that I did. The third thing is that my right breast was starting to become heavy. I literally felt a heaviness in it. But I noticed within recent times again that it's light, it's lighter. I don't feel the weight of it as I used to. So I know that's another good sign. And then also the shape. I'm beginning to notice that it's changing shape. And that's a good thing for me. So I've noticed some changes, which are all positive changes in the right direction.
Okay, thank you so much for calling, caller. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Wonderful. All righty. Okay, guys. Well, because, listen, because you can talk the talk now. People can talk about, I help do this, I do this, I do these 10,000 things. But if nobody really benefiting from what it is that you're doing, you ain't doing a doggone thing. You ain't doing nothing.
I agree.
So, we heard the lady just now share her testimony about, she said she has breast cancer and she could not even lift her arm. Now she, without feeling discomfort. And now she can actually lay on her side. And let me tell you something. Some people listening to this right now and saying that ain't a big deal. But it's a big deal when you can't do something no more. I can tell you that. When you can't do something no more, that's when it becomes a big deal. And if you've not been diagnosed with cancer or been around people who have been, it's a very painful thing. It's a very excruciating pain. Okay, guys? Okay, so we just have a few minutes left. Trying to get through these messages. Alrighty, now, I don't know if this person be in Trapsy or if they really want to know, but anyhow. Is the doctor, because this is Trapsville. Okay. All right. Is the doctor registered with the Bahamas Medical Council? And what is his registration number? So I feeling like that's this little Trapsy.
No, I mean, that's fine. We get all the time. So let me make sure they understand that my qualification is not under the medical field. All right, they are medical doctors. I practice natural medicine. So globally, they're not going to accept natural practitioners. All right, so this is just a known fact. All right, and all the evidence points to what happens because, again, right down to the insurance companies, you get up to $1 million coverage for medical. You get $500 coverage for natural. And I don't understand why, because natural is nature, nature is God.
Okay. Yeah. Right. So, two other messages. Okay. I believe we barely tapped into the power of these plants. We just recently discovered the health benefits of moringa. Oh, yeah. God placed a lot of untapped power in these plants that we just cutting down. Yeah, man. Okay. Another text message asks, where I could get the cane from the lady. Okay. Okay, well, I'll tell you this.
They want that sugar.
Yeah, man. Well, for starters, the moringa, I got a moringa mix from her too. Boy, that is cleaning out, boy. That's all listen, you better stay home. But I got the cane and the stuff from Mo Farmer. Her number is 4266077, and she actually, Mo Farmer, Mobile Farmer, she actually delivers. And
we deliver too.
Yeah, you ain't selling no cane. Let me tell these people with these cane and things. What
your cane then.
So yeah, she has cane, but she has different items. She has juju. Sometimes she has the sour sop. She has different. I don't know what he was whispering over there, but anyway, she has different People could hear you on this air. You hear whispering. People could hear you and your wife gossip on the break, man. But yeah, she does deliver. You can reach her at 426-6077, and that's mobile farm. And you could tell it to Stanya, saying you ask her for the tell it to Stanya special. You ain't getting nothing when you say that. I just kidding. That's Mo Farmer. But yes, give her a call, 426-6077 for your natural Bahamian fruits. Okay, and she's also on Facebook.
That's good.
Okay, we have another text message. Okay, Stanya. I knew you was going to show up. I might miss your voice message. Stanya, your guest sounds very ignorant because you can get the COVID shot and still get COVID because there are different strains of COVID.
Okay,
Stanya,
wait. So start with the different strains of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So how does that sound to you? Right, just like different strains of flu.
So
right?
then that means you need 10 different.
So yeah, so
vaccine
I appreciate being ignorant on that fact. So you need about 100 different shots to deal now with the different types of COVID.
Okay, another one, Stanya. So your guest is not a real doctor then. Okay, you want to answer that before we go to the...
we love those type of comments because what is a real doctor?
Okay, we can answer that in a minute.
What
okay,
is a real doctor?
Let's get this caller because this probably may be the last call because we just have a few minutes left for the day. Alrighty, caller, go ahead.
Yeah, Stanya, Odessa, Davis. How you doing?
You done mess up my name because it ain't Odessa, but go on. I done mad now. You done make me mad. It's Mika. Thanks. Go on.
Yeah, man, I agree with your guess. I think because I like my Maranga and thing too, and all them sweets and some other bush stuff. But does it go with the body? What's your body? How your body is? Because my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and they cut off one. Then she had to go to oncology, and she get all the chemo, all the eyebrow come off, all the hair come off. But she lived for 20 years after that, and every time she go to get a test, she was cancer free.
Okay.
Does it go with the body? Okay. I know personal trainers who drop down with heart attacks or high blood pressure, get strokes. But the smoking bar with the lungs too. I know someone who started smoking in their 20 and by 42 they get throat cancer and they died. And I know someone who started smoking in their 20s and they 92 now and they still smoking, but they graduate from cigarette. They on the pipe now.
Okay.
They rep by tobacco.
Okay.
And they're a businessman. Now, I have another question for you. You asked Stanya how much shot she did get. It makes a difference because, I mean, I run over time I get a 3 shot. I get the 2 shot and the booster shot.
Okay.
But I mean, I never been in the hospital there one day in 56 years.
Okay.
But like you say, I was smoking weed from 86 up to now, 40 strong years. So that might have something to do with it. So you all have a good day.
Okay, thank you for calling. Okay, yeah, life happens because I'll tell you this. Right, my mom didn't smoke, but mommy had throat and mouth cancer. My daddy, who 84 years old, was smoking smoking cigars from he was 14 years old. Daddy stopped for 1 year. 1 year when he had to do a surgery. And then, gradually, Daddy, you can smoke again. No, I ain't smoking no more. Then it go and he got the cigar in his mouth. Daddy, why the cigar in your mouth? No, I only got it the rest of you. Then when I look, he sat up again. Daddy, why you smoking and you say you ain't smoking? Stanya, I done 80, blah, blah, blah. What could take me, So I saying all this to say, yeah, right, you are right. I mean, it just depends. Because like I said, mommy didn't smoke. Some might say secondhand smoke. That could be it. I mean, they wasn't together that long. Only long enough to make me. Hey. But, but you never know. All right, it's 2:23. We just have a few more minutes left. Let me see if I can get through some of these messages. Do you want to answer the person who said that you're not a real doctor? I got to ask the questions, all valid questions.
Like I said again, we get that all the time because they believe that because the person is a medical doctor or MD, that makes them real. All right, I would say that natural practitioners are the real doctors because we deal with real medicine. It's a big difference.
Okay.
We've been programmed over the centuries to believe that the white coat is always right. All right. And if that's the case, if they've been around all these years and they're so smart, why haven't they cured cancer yet? Why is it that they're taking the chemo and the radiation, patients maybe get cured for a year or two. It comes back.
Oh, that radiation terrible, boy.
It's very bad.
Oh, that radiation.
Radiation actually
Lord
triggers the
Almighty.
cancer cells as well.
Okay. All right. Let me just read these. Oh my goodness, y'all just messaging now. We only got like about 3 minutes left. Okay. The insurance. Oh, there we go. Alrighty, here we go. The insurance field was created to fund us paying monies to big pharmacies.
Yep.
And keep their big money machine going. It's all a plan and plot to keep persons sick and on medication to fund them. My family benefited for years from insurance. I did not follow in their footsteps.
Wow.
Because we understand the plan behind all of this.
Yes. They're 1,000% correct. It's all about money.
Okay.
Big Pharma reached $1 trillion, I think, in 2017. It's all about the money.
Okay, doctors have a license to practice. They have a capitalized practice medicine. We only practice when we are trying to get perfect. Okay, good day, Stanya. Good day, Stanya. Tell your guests do not feel bad by some people's comments. Some people like poison, and their body's natural medicine is the best way to go. Not saying the other medical doctors aren't good. Right, we're not saying that. Like I said, I'm just presenting alternatives. I'm just presenting options. This isn't Stanya saying, hey, don't go to the doctor. You are responsible for your own health. Okay, I go to the doctors. You all know. All right, medical doctors aren't good, but the public bus relies that those medical doctors are handcuffed by the system and will push whatever the pharmaceutical system say. Push, whether it's good for you or not, and that could be long-term harm to your body. That will because you have to buy more medicine. Okay, hold on.
There's a lot of text coming tonight.
Plenty. Stan, you see why I love your show. You and your call is real. I love you too, number one, Texas. You know you scare on my nerve now. You be rubbing me the wrong way, but I appreciate you so much. Thank you for always messaging. Really do. Okay. What else? Okay. The immune system replicates and differentiates for specific for different viruses. Tell that dummy. Go and look at the COVID-19 challenge study. Okay. So
I am curious who this person is because they are locked. They literally locked onto this COVID-19 stuff. Probably the same texter again.
Okay. So we only get a couple of minutes left. Now, y'all, I'm assuming you do consultations.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Okay. How can people reach you?
Go ahead. Tell my wife. Go ahead.
You can reach us at 809-7300.
Yeah, that's the number.
What did it say it again?
809-7300.
Okay. So how does the process go? I mean, they call you, they set
call,
up,
and then we set an appointment, and
we go from there.
And then you go from there.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
And you guys deal with anything from cancer to
diabetes, high blood pressure.
We treat every condition that's known. So whether it's heart condition, diabetes, fibroids, we deal with heavy periods. Women have heavy periods. We have medicines that reduce the flow, reduce the cramps.
Okay.
And of course, we deal with diets. We do also deliver as well. So
when you say diet, what diet?
We work with your diet. When you come to us, we gotta find out what's going on with you, and a lot of it is triggered from your food intake. You see?
I didn't even see this other message when they said which vaccine is he talking about. But I think we cleared that up. Sorry for missing that message. Just literally.
No, look, I can say this much: persons are going to get offended. You know why? Because they took the shot.
Right.
All right, and they are probably afraid that the shot is going to affect them. May not now, but maybe who knows when. But there's a possibility. Some persons are strong, so the body will overcome it. Some persons are not.
Right.
You see.
Okay, doctor, please say something about the side effects for some of these medication prescribed for the individual. The side effects, you might as well don't take it. Sound like some of the side effects could kill you. Well, we all know that. I mean, it's be written on the bottle. Sometimes behind that.
My mother's medication said may cause confusion, may cause early signs of dementia. I ain't gonna yet.
You know, they telling you outright. But anyhow, okay, guys, we got to get out of here. Today is definitely
the time one already.
Yeah, it's you see how quick this is go by. It's an hour and a half. Okay,
for those who want to help the cancer patients.
Yes.
Yeah, we have an NGO, the Herbal Doctor, and the account is at Fidelity, Cable Beach. All right, the account number is 11368.
So, okay, because they ain't remember all that. This is
Just
many
say it's
people.
the herbal doctor.
The herbal doctor.
Herbal
Go
doctor,
to Fidelity.
Fidelity, right. And
Okay.
yeah.
Because I could tell you right now, they ain't gonna remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, so just go to Fidelity, make the payment,
Herbal doctor.
and you do have his telephone number, 809-7300, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So just call and say, hey, I put down, I made
Whatever.
a deposit on your account, and this is for the lady who
And
has cancer.
That will
who-
be used
Yes.
to assist those that are in need.
Yes.
And
Well,
the protocol isn't expensive either when you compare it to the chemo and stuff. The overall protocol is not that expensive.
So even if you got $50, you want to put on that, bam.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
y'all,
anything
big money,
works.
man. Y'all know them. You know that money which y'all going to go buy these big basket. I hate now. This big basket and thing, which y'all
save a life, right?
Yeah, man. Y'all go do that. But anyhow, I'm gonna put his number on Tell It to Stanya's page, not Stanya D. Stanya D is my personal page. Tell It to Stanya. Although I'm gonna go change that name to Stanya. Oh, but that's a story for another day. Yeah. But I'm gonna put his telephone number so that you can reach him, guys. This is the month of love, but it's all about loving your D self, and y'all know what the D self D mean. I can't say it